When they say Tinubu was a master strategist, I had a few doubts, but with the deliberate act at which Tinubu keeps pushing Bwala and Reno into premium embarrassment, I am beginning to reason alike that Tinubu is indeed a master strategist. Because tell me, why is it that it's only these two people that are speaking up? And you know what? Tinubu is actually sponsoring this embarrassment both locally and abroad. Premium, to make sure that they actually chew their words. I mean, I don't want to say much. Please just listen to this Bwala's conversation.
Tinubu never created a militia. Tinubu is one of the foremost politicians in Nigerian history.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words, Daniel?
Tinubu has helped in strengthening democracy in Nigeria.
Tinubu and his people created a militia, Daniel. Who said those words?
Tinubu brought in leadership skills into governance.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words?
Tinubu and his people never created the militias.
So why did you say they did on January 22nd, 2023?
I never said that.
The candidate of all progressive Congress, Bwala Tinubu,
no matter what you
and
do
his
in
people
life,
created a militia. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria where seeing a political party creating a militant arm leading to election.
Does he have a militia that tried to kill you?
He doesn't have. I never said he tried to kill me.
I myself have received threats from him and his camp. Your words.
I never said that.
There is also this threat to life, and I can tell you that because I myself have received threats from Asiwaju and his camp.
You said it was so corrupt, the 2023 election, Tinubu's win. You said that you couldn't eat food for 3 days.
I never said that. Where?
The audience are even tired.
And legitimate complaints were raised all over Nigeria. That part is what threw me off balance. In fact, I became so sick. For the past 3 days, I found it very hard eating food.
Tinubu is not just super rich. It's what he does with his wealth. In 2019, two armored money trucks, bullion vans, were seen going into his house, coming out of his house. Where did that money go?
And they're now using their mouths not just to worship him.
Did you see the money? Or those who reported, did they see money inside the bullion van?
Was there no money in the bullion vans?
How am I to know?
You said it was money in the vans at the time, 2023, February.
But there is only one person in Nigeria who is alleged to have moved money through bullion vans, and that person is on their ballot as the presidential candidate.
On the eve of the presidential elections, two cash-laden bullion vans, your words, were seen on the premises, which was ostensibly for vote buying. Your words, January 22nd, 2023. Have you just disowned everything you've said in order to work to this president?
I'm coming. What you just said now, I want to put it on record, on my own honor. That's not what I said.
So still on Daniel Bwala's outing on Al-Jazeera TV with Mehdi Hassan during that interview. Now a lot of questions were still thrown to him again. He's not able to answer. Now the question from this analysis is, when they say Tinubu is a strategist, some people say he's politically a strategist because he knows how to put things together to win election. But in the case of pushing Bwala and Reno Mokri forward to go and defend the government is another strategy of ruining these two people's career and possibly or indirectly ruining APC as well. Because these Reno Mokri and this Daniel Bwala were the people that opposed Tinubu on one-on-one before now. Especially when Jonathan was in power and up till early part of Tinubu's government before they were put in to come and work with the government. Okay, so now the question is this strategy of Tinubu pushing Daniel Bwala and Reno Mokri to go and do this dirty work for him in the public. Are they really doing the dirty work for him? Are they actually able to launder his lining in the public, or are they failing in that regard? And the question is that Tinubu being a strategy, because that is this lady's view as well, that Tinubu is one of the Tinubu's one area we are agreeing that Tinubu might be a strategist, pushing these people who are actually non-Yorubas to go and do the dirty work in the public. He has never been pushing his own tribesmen to go and do that dirty work for him in the public. Okay, it's these same people that have spoken ill of Tinubu when Tinubu was not in government or before now, that he eventually bought over to be in APC, that he's also using to go and reverse whatever they had said when they were in opposition party. against Tinubu. Can you imagine? So, and that is where this lady is saying that, well, Tinubu appears to be a strategist in this regard because he's using these people to go and do damage control over what they had said about him in previous times before they were bought over by APC. And that seems to me like a strategy as well, and is a very shameful one for Daniel Bwala to be denying every bit of the thing he has said in the public. Okay, everything he has said. He said Tinubu did not have a militia. He said Tinubu, did not threaten him. He said he never got devastated to a point that he couldn't eat for the 3 days during election time. So, what has these guys, Bwala accepted, even when the records are there that he said them, he denied completely. And wow! So you see that all the statements that Daniel Bwala made against Tinubu and against the election, against Tinubu's election, he denied all of them. He practically denied all of them. Now, wow. And just like I said from the beginning, and this lady is also saying, is that he kept pushing, Tinubu kept on sponsoring this Reno Mokri and Daniel Bwala to go to the public to chew their words and to swallow what they said. And they said they did not say them. Reno Mokri has said that, and Daniel Bwala is also doing the same thing. But the question remains that why didn't Tinubu sponsor somebody like Bayo Onanuga, who is also the senior spokesperson of media and publicity for Tinubu? Why would he not send those kind of his tribesmen to go and do this image laundering? Rather, he will send Reno Mokre and Daniel Bwala, who have actually said bitter things against Tinubu, to go against him, to go and say, do otherwise, chew their words and deny what they said and tell the public that it is not true. That is exactly what Tinubu is doing. Well, it is said, and we hope that, Nigerians will use their tongue to count their teeth. Let's have your comment and your views over this Daniel Bwala's outing on Al-Jazeera below.